3233. Hi YouTube. Back with another reading. Could be past, present, future tense. Use your discernment. Message may not be for you. Orange and green. I'm picking up the colors orange and green. Blue is also significant. Something about deep waters. What's going on for you two, please? Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Watch. Keep an eye out. There's something you need to pay attention to. Yeah. There's something you really need to pay attention to, actually. Yes, you. Proposal. Some sort of offer that's coming in. Could we sing 414? There's an offer. Or maybe you need to make the offer. Either one. But there's something you need to really pay attention to. It's like, if you're signing a contract, read the fine print. If it's a person, read the fine print of that person. Read in between the lines. Whatever. We have connection. Confusion. Yeah, this has been hanging out. Something about something hanging out to dry. It's like I see a laundry line or a clothesline hanging out to dry. Well, I don't feel like that could be figurative language or something. Like somebody was left out to dry or something. But yes, confusion. I got this for TikTok too. Yeah, something about confusion here and behavior. But there's this, I'm getting a connection, like a relationship. Whereas the other one, it didn't have to do with necessarily like a romantic partnership. But here I am. Somebody's confusing behavior, so they're hot one minute, cold the next, or they act like they care 1 minute and then they don't. Something about, and it's something about the way they treat you, which is confusing, or what they say, their actions don't line up with their words. Something about that. Somebody's confusing behavior. Be careful, pay attention, because somebody's mask could be slipping, and you have to pay attention to that, because if you don't, it's like 1 minute they love you and then they don't, because if you don't pay attention, it'll just come back to bite you later, harder. And you might get poisoned in that next bite, If it's one thing, when it comes to God showing you something, you gotta listen, because if you don't, it'll keep getting worse until you finally listen and do what you need to do. It'll keep getting louder. Yeah, intimacy. This is a romantic connection, so be careful of breadcrumbing. Be careful with, it's like somebody won't give to you or do something until they absolutely have to. Yeah, that's giving snake energy. Wow. And somebody could test you, could like to test you. My hand just got itchy. But there's something about good luck, even though I don't know that I believe in luck. But yeah, see, snake on the bottom. I did not know that was there. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Courage, need. Yeah. Be wise. Same thing I told them. Be wise about something. We have a trickster here. I mentioned over there also about a spirit body hopping. This could be it. It's almost like, oh my gosh. It's giving final boss. Wow, that's crazy. Before something. It's bringing me back to when I said in my last video, we're on the precipice of something. It's final exams. I said that in there too. Wow. This is like final boss before defeating an enemy or something. You know, the spirit or whatever. This generational curse. Whatever. We have air and elsewhere. I also said over there about a breath of fresh air. For more short readings from me, I do a lot of those on TikTok. Kingdom Agendas, if you want to check that out. This is a lot like, this has a lot of similar messages from that one. Elsewhere, air. I know air, wind is like change. You could be needing to go elsewhere. I said something about a breath of fresh air, you know? Yeah, it's really giving the same energy here. Feminine on the bottom. Could be a Jezebel spirit. What else? What else for you two collective, please? There's a spirit of, is there a spirit of air? I'm pretty sure there is a spirit of air or... This is my new beginning card, Clown or the Fool. Yeah, new beginning elsewhere, just like I said. Yeah, yours, for you. For you. Think about this. Really pay attention. That was the first card out. And it's almost like I'm seeing red alerts in my mind. Really pay attention here. But once you do this, and as long as you follow your intuition, you apply the wisdom you've learned, the lessons you've learned, it's going to be a breath of fresh air. Once you make whatever move you're supposed to make in the right direction, you know? Because if you make the wrong choice, air. It's made me think of being like airheaded. You know, if you make we'll just say, I don't know, we'll just say a goofy decision, not thinking whatever, you're gonna regret it, long story short. You have communication clean. Yeah. Again, the way somebody talks to you, make sure their words always line up. If they say one thing 1 minute and then you have a conversation with them tomorrow about the same thing and they retract what they said and say something completely different, yeah, that's a huge sign that they're trying to portray themselves to be somebody they're not. We have work and child. Yeah, this is very much like that message I got there. I definitely shuffled. Stuck. You could have been feeling stuck, but there could have been something that happened at work. Ooh, you know what I just... Somebody could have gotten like a coworker pregnant, or a coworker could have gotten somebody pregnant. That's very very specific. Don't take that if... Yeah, somebody you just said, I knew it. Yeah. If you didn't immediately take that and already know what that was about, don't take it. That's very specific. But something about, it's also, a coworker could be very childish, somebody could be acting like a child at work, or something happened to a child at work. Or somebody you work with is childish. Take them. Vehicle though, moving forward, it's definitely a collective thing just all around, like in the world, where things are changing. The Most High is changing things, and some people are going to like it, some people are not. We're getting to the age of Aquarius here. Judgment. Judgment day. Telling you. Yeah. Listen to your intuition. Indigo. 10-10. Endings. Major endings. New cycles. You know? Whoever I'm talking to, it's somebody that you have put the work in. If you haven't been putting the work in for, what was that, 11-17? Why did I see 11? I saw 11-17, but that's not even what it said. 11-55, I'm seeing a lot of fives also all day. So make sure you're choosing the right path. Yeah, after I just said about, putting the work in. So doing the work for yourself, for your children, to have better lives, and doing the generational work, If you haven't been doing that, or whoever hasn't been doing that, oh, it's gonna be doomsday. We have new love. New love. Yeah, I said, celebrate. Even if it's yourself. If somebody ain't want to hear that, I'm saying even if. Because you have somebody, now you could have another new person, or you might not. But the life where you feel loved, and you can always, listen, don't settle for anything. You do not have to settle. No, you may not have 100 options, like social media might tell, you'll have options, but they're not all going to be good for you. But you will find later on a better option for you if you were with somebody who did not treat you well. There will be somebody else. You do not have to settle for anything, okay? The things that you think you are settling for, because nobody's flawless, right? Everybody has their things, everybody has their whatever. But to you, it's not going to seem like a big deal, You'll still have to deal with certain things, or you'll still disagree, but you'll be able to move forward, you know what I mean? But if somebody doesn't want to change, somebody never wants to do better, somebody doesn't take accountability, they don't look at themselves, they're selfish, too selfish, whatever, there will be somebody else. There will. There will. As long as you are not the person, whichever I'm talking to, you're not, or whoever this is for. The person that this is for is not, karmic or negative. You will be able to find somebody else. You keep doing your thing, working on yourself, loving others, keeping your connection with God and everything else. There will be somebody who will love you properly, and you will not have to settle. The stuff that you will have to deal with, you won't even think about it as, oh, I have to deal with this, I have to put up with this, or oh, hopefully this changes over time. It's one thing for somebody to be actively working on themselves, getting better all the time, and I'm not saying somebody whose life is in shambles, but they're just now going to rehab, or they're just now getting out of, no. Somebody who pretty much has their stuff together, independent, not saying won't let anybody in or help them or anything like that, but they won't be dependent on you, right? They're able to receive and also give. Okay? They're able to receive and also give. And you have to be too. Don't settle for nothing. Don't settle for a thing. There will be somebody who seems, oh, this is the one. This is the one. This is how I want to be treated. This is the love I deserve. I deserve them and they deserve me. And of course, God has to approve of it. People just be jumping into marriages, relationships, all kind of stuff that is not approved. Even if they say they love God, they go to church, they do whatever, they read, they pray, they seem like a kind person, whatever, it has to be approved. I'm telling you. Yeah, new. Very new. New. Celebrate. Yeah, hi. Very new. So there is a brand new love here. A brand new, the love could even be you moving somewhere else and living a life, a brand new life. Brand new life. It could be a brand new person. It's brand new in terms of it's not the same kind of stuff you had to deal with before. It's a new energy. It's a completely new energy, a new light, a new life. Phew. Guidance. Yeah. Following your guidance. Not just following your heart, You want to be able to go somewhere where you feel loved, you love it, whatever, and it's something you're passionate about. But it also has to make sense. It has to make sense spiritually. It has to make sense financially. It has to make sense emotionally. It has to make sense physically. It has to make logical sense. Logical sense as well. If it seems confusing, don't do it. Because that means somebody's trying to keep up a facade or somebody's trying to mask. Both. Okay? Other decks. You could also be, I already said fours, right? But 444, 222, 555. Nines and tens. Expansion. I also want to say this. It is something you probably already know, or you should be catching on to. God will not give you all the answers all the time. Sometimes, again, it is a test, or it's something where you're giving a decision. We are guided. We still have, why do I get common sense? We still have free will. Why do I want to say common sense? Somebody could be being smart. Tell you right now, with that energy, with that attitude, all I'm going to say is be careful. Because God surely has a way of humbling people. Yeah, I'm talking right to you. With something that's common sense, I'm telling you, it'll come right back to you. You want to be smart, and it ain't got nothing to do with me. Every time you think you judge somebody else for something, you'll be put in the same situation, I'll tell you that. And that's real. Just be careful. Be kind to others. Matter of fact, whoever that was, this video probably ain't even for you. So I don't know why you're here being a hater. Okay? I just saw, I don't know if you saw that, but I saw the cloud with the two lamps. There's definitely some clarity coming in, some insight, seeing through the darkness, the haziness, the fogginess. Something about like a smoke mirror is what I got when I got up today. But the smoke is clearing. The smoke is clearing. See? And it's back on the bottom. Yeah. That's so crazy because I said it was on a split. Usually that does not happen. When you split and then you shuffle them and then they land right on top of each other. Come on now. Come on now. Listen to yourself. You know what you're talking about. And you know what you're doing. If you feel like, oh, I don't know what this is, it's confusing, I'm telling you, it is not right. And it can take so long for you to see that, or it can take a lot for you to. Did I say something about snapping out of it? I know I said that in TikTok. But snap out of it. Get on your stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Yes! That was so crazy how that came out. Told you, being childish. Somebody being childish here. Take them both. Whoever this is for, this is huge. This is really big. This is not something to take lightly. This decision will probably affect, I'm telling you, it's like a butterfly effect. I've been getting a whole lot about that. Something about a vector. I swear that's something like spiritual or, what's the word, metaphysical? It's like a vector of something. Oh, I know a little bit about science. I don't know a whole lot though. But something about a vector or like a time squeeze or something. But whatever choices you make right now is really going to affect your life in a major way. And maybe the rest of it. And maybe your children's life as well. Take heed. Take heed. I just heard that. Take heed. Please. Take this as a warning, if you will. But don't be nervous. You know what to do. Be calm. Because you were prepared for this. This is not something that you can't make a right decision on, or you weren't trained for, you weren't prepared for. Just don't overthink it. Think about it. Don't overthink it. Just listen and pay attention. But don't overthink it. Because you know. If you feel like you know the answer, but you feel like, but I don't want to, or there's a resistance, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Take a leap of faith. So we have being childish, feeling creative. See, it's like somebody doing, it's like a fox, a cunning kind of energy of somebody like trying to be slick and do something. You know what I mean? I'm on your business. It was a scam. I'm telling you. On your business. It's like a monitoring spirit. This person, whoever, whatever this is, or this energy, it's a monitoring spirit. They could be looking into your stuff to figure out, okay, how can I do this? How can I do that? What does this person like? What is this person's weaknesses? What are their strengths? How can I get in and do this? Oh, pocket watching also. Said something about work. Seeing how much you make? Shoot, that used to happen to me. Look, and then a little fly just went by. There ain't been no flies this whole time. There should be no reason I have any. Monitoring spirits, children. Don't worry about it, it's already done. Something about being safe. As long as you just give up a no, you're safe. This is not something you have to worry about. This is something that is ending. This is something that's ending. It's up to you to just not let it back in. Or let it continue, you know what I mean? That's the truth. It's already done. It's finished. Oh, then we have, I intended well. I'll do anything. That's a lie. It's not you, it's me. I have a problem with losing. I'm winning at all costs. You. I should have said it. Sorry. Dang it. I should have said it. Because I'm thinking, I feel like that's you though. The previous cards, no. But I feel like that's you. You're gonna win either way. Dang it, I wish I said it. That's alright though. Don't think there's no other option. Because there is. Don't think there's no other option, that you have to go with or stick to whatever this is. You can't move. You can't leave. You can't find another job. You can't find another person. You can't find other people to call family. Whatever. That's not true, sweetheart. You got it. Look. Again, on the bottom, how? Crazy. Crazy. Don't do it. Fall on the floor. Telling you, big warning. Don't do it. What else for the collective, please? Call me the FBI. I don't know you anymore. Monitoring. They're monitoring you. It's like somebody's monitoring you and not saying anything, and they're watching closely. Yeah, and they're not saying anything. You know, there is online stalking. Somebody can stalk you online. Or keep your friends close, your enemies closer. They're very close to you. That's something I don't believe in. You can stay the heck away from me. But people believe in that. Or that's just the thing, you know, because they're going to be the ones watching you the most. Kind of like whoever was up in here being disrespectful, being smart to me. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I heart me. Choose you. Choose what's best for you. It is not being overly selfish. You have to have a balance. People talk about not being selfish, right? Or being selfish. Oh, don't talk about self. And some people focus. No, the focus is not all about us. God first of all. But if we don't look at ourselves, if we don't put ourselves first, how are we also loving others? You can't love others if you don't love yourself. I mean, excuse me. And if you're allowing people to walk all over you like you're a rug, I even see somebody washing somebody's body, like using you and then just tossing you away once you're soiled and dirty. How is that helping them? Let alone yourself and the people around you, your children. This get me a little fired up. Oh my. Because it really is that serious. Don't do it. I gotta pick it up so I can show you that that's what it was. Don't do it. Don't settle. You think there won't be somebody else? You think there won't be another opportunity? There is. What else for you to collective, please? Thank you for the messages. Scorpio, again, ending. Major endings. Something about a tower also. Realizations. We have just tell me what to do. Again, you're being guided, but it could be a boss at work or something. Somebody, you ain't getting paid enough. You ain't getting paid enough, or you're being breadcrumbed. That 25 cent ain't that 25 cent raise ain't doing anything. I remember at an old job, I was at a coworker of mine. She was there for a long time, and she actually retired before I left. And she talking about she got a 25 cent raise. What are you talking about? You were there since the store opened and they just gave you a 25 cent raise? No. I think it was a 10 cent raise and I got a 25 cent raise. I'm telling you, man. And it's not funny at all, actually. I did something wrongful to you don't know about. See? And that was wrong. They gave me 25 cent raise. They gonna give her a 10 cent raise. That's a spit in the face. A race that never ends. Telling you, it's an uphill battle, or it's something that you can't make somebody change. As I was saying, you can't make somebody change. You can't make somebody grow up. You can't make somebody pay you what you're worth. You just gotta find the people who gonna pay you what you're worth. That includes not getting breadcrumbs or somebody not putting in the effort. Somebody settling. Trying to get you to settle. And then try to make you seem like you're not gonna find better. Or you don't deserve better. Or they're not doing anything wrong. A race that never ends. Next thing you know, 20 years down the line, you still ain't got a ring on your finger, and you basically a single mom at home with a husband who is the extra child that you're taking care of. Next thing you know, you're that woman who was there since the store opened and probably got a $1 raise over the whole time she was there. Men too. Men too. Don't settle. Find you somebody that truly loves you for who you are. Not for what you have. Not for how it looks. That was for somebody. I just saw anyway. Can't make somebody want to grow up if they don't want to. How delusional. God showed me something. I said something about snapping out of it. Once you go elsewhere, you will see it's like, oh my gosh, I can breathe now. I feel like myself. I love myself again. I'm confident again. I'm getting paid what I'm worth. I don't have to work as hard. God showed me something. Mental. Again, that clarity. It's like a realization like, oh, why didn't I do this whole time? It's okay. Don't feel like that. Don't feel like that either. There's a purpose for every season. And you're being guided the whole time, right? We gotta learn a lesson somehow. Just be glad you learned a lesson or you were able to move forward. Blessings. Yeah. He's showing you something, dear. Take heed. Mental. I care for you more than I show. Aquarius, star card, optimism, could be dealing with an Aquarius. Aquarius season. The veil being lifted. What was I about to say? See, I don't know if that's what that spirit of error is. It's like somebody doesn't want you to see something. Somebody don't want you to think straight. Somebody wants you to be confused or something about being wrapped up. Somebody wants you to be wrapped up in an entanglement. Let the actions speak. I care for you more than I show. That's some BS. That's the wrong thing to settle for. Aquarius, I know about injustice. Again, the veil being lifted. God knows. Your guides know. Pay attention. And people know. People know. They know they're doing you like this. They know they're breadcrumbing you. They know you told them that you're not happy. And they didn't give a dang. Do you hear me? They don't care. I'm sorry. That's the truth. They don't care. How many times do you have to tell somebody the same thing? And they don't listen. They heard you. And for somebody, they told you they heard you too. Somebody else, they didn't give a dang. Maybe they didn't even acknowledge what you said to them. I've been there. Yeah, this has been a burden again. and you'll be broken. You'll forever be brokenhearted. You'll be forever feeling lost or confused, forever not knowing what's going on, forever in la la loopy land. Break it. Break the chain. Break it. Break free. Break free. So take her higher, higher. Fly out the valley and the fire. Fly up out the valley and the fire. Here's that song by Higher. I don't remember her name. Something is changing. You stopped me. So proud of you. Yeah? Yeah. Like I said, don't be upset at yourself and then say, oh, why didn't I see it sooner? Oh, you'll probably say that. I say that. But it's a spirit. It's spiritual, and you have to learn the lessons. And again, there's a reason for every season. I'm telling you, the Most High, your guides, I'm proud of you. They're already proud of you. Now it's just time to straight your stuff. Apply what you've learned. It's time to make that move, and it will take courage. Something is changing, and you have to change it. If they're not going to change, the situation ain't going to change. Now, there's a difference between when you move versus the Most High moves. If you have to, the Most High is telling you to be still, that's different. But it's time for change. Especially this past season, it's been a collective thing. It's kind of like how in scripture, the new age or the new earth, it's the same thing, y'all. It doesn't come until everybody's ready to move forward, right? Basically how in court, all of the, like, say it's one big case, but multiple people have to go on trial and testify and everything like that. It's like that. Everybody had to testify, everybody being tested, everybody being spiritually tried. It's time to move forward. Again, to whatever you feel passionate about and makes sense. Any last messages for YouTube? Again, that children energy. But it's whatever makes your inner child happy. Raggedy Ann. And not somebody that throws you around like a rag doll. But makes your inner child happy instead. Ooh, I just thought about corduroy. Corduroy. Corduroy maybe had a button missing. Maybe it was an old toy that was sitting there, maybe. Or, with the overalls too. Or like nobody wanted them, or that's what they thought. But then that little girl came along and said, you know what, you're perfect for me. I like you without the button, but so that you're comfortable, I'll fix that button for you, In the book before, it's like, oh, this is a palace. I think I've always wanted to be in a palace. But he was always like, I think I always wanted this because it seemed so grand. But at the end, he said, oh, I've always wanted a home. Oh, you're a friend. I've always wanted a friend. Forgiveness on the bottom. Move forward without any resentment. Someone else is involved. Again, there's a new person here or a new... Oh, no. Oh, no. Can you see that? It might be backwards. Someone else is involved. Let's have sex. Months. Somebody might have had a side piece. Family to me? Does somebody have a baby mom or a baby dad or something? For somebody was with your family member. Clarify someone else is involved. Let's have sex. I feel like I probably don't. But I know somebody's going to want clarity on that. Left a permanent mark. Maybe you know this already. And stained. I just don't like a bloody t-shirt, like a white t-shirt. But yeah, it's like something that was once pure, or you're pure, right? You're fine. But somebody left a mark. Somebody bloodied it. Somebody. It's heavy. I know it is. I'm sorry, and I feel it. Again, parent. And something is being made apparent. But listen, you're not a pound to be taken in these dogs and taken in these strays, right? You're not an orphanage to be taken in these children, these grown adult children, acting like they ain't got no sense. It's not your job to fix them, babe. You know who that's for. Yes, we can be the vessels to plant seeds, but it's not our job to fix other people. We can't. That's not in our job description. We cannot fix other people. Okay? Unless you are physically doing surgery on somebody. That's not it. Anything else? Yeah, and again, parent, I said, again, it could be somebody's baby mom or baby dad. I want to fight. And then it fell on the floor. What's that? What's I want to fight, please? You also need to be with somebody who wants to fight for you, for your connection. Not with you. Not with you. That's a lot of cards. I think these will be the last ones I take here. There's 3 different messages. Oh. Okay, let me put these to the side. Yeah, fast as lightning. Change. I'm sick. Keep up the great work. So, you could be making a quick decision. Like, you could be packing your bags one day and just moving out. Be like, bro, I'm leaving you. You know? You want to be out on these streets? You want to treat me like this? Grown man staying in my... Oh, no. Grown man staying in my house. You don't pay no bills. You don't take care of your children. You don't do anything. I don't need a grown man, child. I'm gone. You know? Or you're gone. Or, oh, the lease is actually up. Or something. Yeah. And they're going to be upset. But I'm also getting where it could be a lot of movement and you could be feeling physically sick as well. And keep up the great work. Truly wicked, you make me nervous. Yeah, again, somebody's, and don't let them guilt trip you. Don't let them make you feel like you can't do it either. Somebody might actually be like, trying to be like, oh, who do you think you are? You can't leave me, or you can't do this. You were here for 10 years. You worked for us. You're right. You know what? You're right. Thanks for putting it in perspective for me. Thanks for taking the mask off. Thanks for letting me. I'm telling you too, once you finally make that decision to leave, or cut something out, or do whatever, you'll see even more. God will show you even more. That spirit gets to acting up. I had to cut out family, and once I did, I had other family who was instigating, but said, oh, so-and-so was saying this about you. So-and-so was talking to so-and-so about you, saying this and that. Before I even cut them out. And you'll see so much clearer. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Somebody might crap their pants once you finally decide, they're going to lose their stuff. And it might be a little scary, but don't be intimidated, or they might try to intimidate you. Yo, I swear to you, I'm sorry, that was loud. I did not see that. I'm telling you, I didn't see that. And that's why I usually keep the cards flipped or I don't look at them until I finish what I'm saying. Because it ain't all about the cards. But I promise you I didn't see that was there. Let that be confirmation. Don't let them discourage you or make you feel trapped, because you're not. It's like something, I saw a picture and it was like a horse in I think it was another card of another deck, but a horse in a stable just sitting there in this fence, but the gate was open, you know? Time to move forward. Left one first. Yeah. Where do we go from here? Virgo. Yes. No more feeling like you're trapped or you're stuck or like you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere. Maybe you were being told to be still. Maybe or something, but now it's time to go. And now that it's time to go, don't feel like you can't. I was under an influence. There could have been an alcoholic or somebody. Yeah. I'm getting so many different stories here. I never really liked you. You can love somebody and not like them. And just because somebody loves you doesn't mean that's real love or healthy love. And again, it needs to be accompanied with the action. Not just saying, oh, I care about you, but I'm abusing you. Taking advantage of you. Not helping you. Using you. All work, no play. Using you. Making you put all the work in. Not contributing anything while I sit on my butt all day and play video games. And smoke. Don't be with no bum. Giving you children, not even helping you with the children. Because I am one of them. I knew it all along. A feminine. Yeah, I'm talking to a feminine here. You know better. You knew better. It's time to do better. For real. And you can. And you can. Because they're not changing. So you gotta make the change. And that's the truth. It's time. And they watching you. Somebody, a job could be watching your Facebook. Looking you up and stuff. 17. 1117 is what I got to. Oh, there's the 17. Or something about the 17th. Letter O. Yes, because this is something meant for you. And you deserve it. You put the work in. You've been praying for this. Somebody, you've been praying for a way out, a way for something to change. They're not going to be the ones to change. You're not supposed to stay there. This is your answers to go. 2, 2, 2, 2. What's that? I wasn't listening. Yeah. They're not listening to you. No matter how many times you could tell them, and they sit there and say they love you. Do you really? I don't feel loved. I don't care if you tell me you love me. I don't feel loved. And that's just real. All about social media watching you. Watching you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Monitoring you. Seeing what your tics are, what your icks are. How disrespectful. Yeah, so they can use it against you, so they can be like, oh, I saw this. Oh, you're saying it. What about, oh my gosh. Ooh, that's something I had to deal with at home a long time ago. Somebody just instigating and just, you cannot walk around and smile around somebody. They're going to be watching you. What you so happy about? Why are you doing your makeup? Who you trying to look good for? Huh? We have not yet. Yeah, don't feel loved. Okay, we have light bulb, idea. Yeah, maybe you felt stuck for a while or you couldn't move. But it wasn't time yet. Light bulb. Again, that creative, somebody feeling creative and doing something. Yeah, slow as a snail. It's been coming in slowly. There have been things there were things that had to come into alignment, or, different pieces of the puzzle had to come together. But now it's time. Could have even taken years. It took a long time. I inquired about you. Again, something you prayed for, and it's coming in now. Now it can come in. You are everything. This is everything you've worked for. Was for this decision. Be happy because it's actually such a really good thing. Yeah, and you've been feeling miserable, but now it's time. So you gotta do you. Do what makes you happy. I'm doing it anyway, regardless of whatever they say, trying to make you, feel bad, feel nervous, feel like it ain't gonna work out, feel like, oh, well, why you gonna go over there? Ain't nobody over there. You gonna be by yourself. You gonna be starting brand new. You gonna have to do all this by yourself. And I'm not by myself though. Being guided, being protected. God will never let you drop and fall and land on your butt or face or anything. Days. What do you think you're doing? You're caught. Yeah, somebody could have did something like multiple times, did you wrong, whether it was at work, in the home, in the family. They're getting karma. Oh yeah. They're not getting away with that. Time to move forward, Chariot. And quickly too. I have a masculine here. What do you really think about me? Here's what they think. I put you in a box when we met. They wanted to trap you. They wanted to constrict you, restrict you. Oh, you ain't going anywhere. Oh, she ain't gonna go anywhere. They ain't going. Thinking that you're just gonna stay there forever and take it. Money, money, money. Telling you, it's something about being breadcrumb. Whether it's at work, whether it's wherever. Even if it's like, a children in school situation, because I picked that up too. They could have been not been paid attention to at school, or being picked on again, or it's like no child left behind where kind of thing. Not getting paid enough, not getting help around the house. Yeah. Why is the feminine having to take care of everything? I know we want to talk about, and I don't care. I don't care if this is controversial. I don't care, because this is the truth. And this is something that God has shown me, and everybody has a different level of masculinity and femininity within them. But no feminine should be sitting here paying all the bills, taking care of a grown man. Use your own discernment for your own situation. But because I've seen situations where women happily want to be the workers, and the man wants to stay at home, be a stay-at-home dad. Hey, if that works for them and they are happy, that's different. You should not be doing everything by yourself. And that's perfect timing, because now my son got up from his nap. Take heed. Pay attention, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.